Yes, sir. It's your boy B Hayes. We back with another one, guys. So, Terra, this is insane, guys. It's some crazy stuff that's happening, and some crazy stuff that's happened in the past that's, very, very much devastating. So, I hope nothing like this happened this time because it's already leading up to it. Somebody already took the first step because people lost a lot of money, guys. That's why I say, I never try to, it's not, you can't make fun of nobody because, guys, everybody's going to take their hit. Some people hit is going to be harder than others, and some people hit going to be, not as big. It's all depends on how you react to it and how much you learn from your losses early on, so that way you never put yourself in that position again, because you're going to take them L's, you're going to take them hits. That's what it's called, market tuition. So be ready to pay for it if you ain't already done so. And hopefully you learn from it. Never go all in, never put all your eggs in one basket, and make sure whatever you got in these markets, you are 100% willing to lose it. So you already know, guys. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. So, crypto crash. We know Terra, man, oh man, been the talk of the year. Came, just a few months ago trading in the hundreds, just a few weeks ago trading in the 80s, coming all the way down to $50, $10, $5, $1, 50 cents, 30 cents, 10 cents, 1 penny, all the way down to a fraction of a penny, guys. So let's go ahead and take a look at this right here, because this is, you already know, guys, this right here, let's take a look at it. I was arrested for locking on Luna's boss door. So this career man got arrested for knocking on the boss of Luna's door. He basically, want to know some answers to some questions. Like, man, hey, what happened? All of a sudden, I was up doing well. I was in the top 1% of my country, and you telling me in 48 hours now I'm the poorest? And that's crazy, guys, because that right there, as I read those words, it automatically clicked. I was like, this right here, whenever situations occur like we experiencing now, evolution of the world, catastrophic events with COVID, inflation, interest rates rising, all this stuff that's going on, war, all this stuff that's going on, it is definitely a time for a huge transfer of wealth. A lot of people that's on top right now, millions and millions of dollars, will be going broke. And a lot of people that's on the bottom will be getting rich. And it also correlates to, the fact that a lot of the rich and wealthy was in on these stocks and cryptos at its peak as it was rising. And if they all come down to lowest levels that nobody could have imagined, guess who is going to benefit off of it if they get their thinking caps on? Smart enough and quick enough, it's going to be the working class, the lower class, the poor folks, the people that put in, just a few grand, a few, 5 figures, 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, not all the way poor, but have a little something to put in there. Even the ones that just got a band or two, putting in on certain assets and securities is going to be able to make them life-changing money. Say, for instance, Luna had a crazy crash. Nobody would have never seen this coming. And there are people who put in as little as $100, $500, $1,000 in this. And if it was, hypothetically, was to go back up, thousands of percent, which it, have the room and space to do so from the huge hit it took. Not saying it's going to go back to, $5, $10, $100 or whatnot. Just saying if it got just, took off, got a little piece of meter to move. We already seen almost 100% day the other day. 1,000% day could come with ease with this, type of asset taking a crash like it took. And this could make people life-changing money. So let's go ahead and take a look at this, guys. Right here, it's we pretty much already really summed it up. He had knocked on the man's door. I already told you how much he had and stuff. And he was right here in his words. He said, I felt like I was going to die. The cryptocurrency screamer known as Chancer says, I lost a lot of money in a short period of time. Around $2.4 million of my cryptocurrency was wiped out. Chancellor has been investing in crypto since 2017 and says he became wealthy in the past 5 years as the value of Bitcoin and other digital coins rose. So that's crazy, guys. He had a rise, became very wealthy in it, and then fall and crash. Almost lost damn near everything. So he was like, here in Korea, he was in the top 1%. And it's just crazy, guys. And right here, I want to, RIP to him. But I just want to show you guys exactly how crazy this thing could get when people loses their finances by going all in. This young college student right here, he was 20 years old. 20 years old. Robinhood customer. He died from suicide. He killed himself after seeing $730,000 of a negative balance in in his uh in his brokerage with Robinhood, right? And you may say, how he get 730,000 negative balance? That sounds like he was playing with somebody else's money. That's margin. That's also buying puts, shorting these companies. Someone asked me today in the VIP, hey, so if you think it's about to come down, do you think it's a good time to buy puts? I'm like, nah, I don't mess with puts. I don't bet against the market. If I don't see an opportunity going long, I just don't. That's not my thing. I do what I'm good at. I do what I got a track record proving myself in, and I stick to it. I don't try to make things harder than they need to be. And in betting against the stock market, you making things harder than they need to be, because in my opinion, I don't know how much I can lose. If I get the big head, and sometimes we all want to break our rules. I know you all gonna say, only thing you gotta do is cut losses quick. Only thing you gotta do is get out. Yeah, sometimes it ain't that simple. Sometimes you get ahead of yourself and you think you really, really got the one, and you think it's really gonna, come back for you or whatnot. And it keeps killing you and killing you and killing you. And you don't, it ain't like you put 1,000 in and it can go to zero. That's all it can do because you're going home. Nah, you got endless amount of losses depending on how this thing could spike. A stock, it ain't no roof. It could go to thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Not saying that's going to, it don't usually just happen like that, but it could be your lucky day and it happened like that for you. So the community for Luna also came up with a solution to help decrease the supply for Luna. They willing to sacrifice some of the tokens they still own in order to decrease the supply. But the creator of Luna, Do Kwon, said, you're literally burning money. Luna creator Do Kwon baffled as holders volunteered to torch their own crypto to save the coin. So he's basically laughing at them, saying, that's a dumb idea. I wouldn't even go forward with it. He said, to clarify, as I noted multiple times, I don't think sending tokens to this address to burn tokens is a good idea. Nothing happens except you lose your tokens. And so, people was telling them, sir, we need the UST burn address. So guys, obviously, he not even trying to come up with another solution for him. Sounding like he maybe even was on top of the whole scheme, probably pocketed all these people money and trying to, leave off on a clean slate. No telling, guys. But like I say, be careful out there. I'm definitely a Lunar investor because, like I say, I'm throwing in pennies and possibly can make a lot of money from a little spike. That's all I need, and I'm out of there. You already know, guys. Hopefully, you're smart enough to do the same. I love you. We out. God bless you. Add me on Instagram at the B Hayes Show, and we gone.